only time where you should be freaked out is when something's going wrong. He goes, most of the time it's really mellow. But he climbs this kind of shit.
Oh, that's too crazy.
He's going this way, man.
Yeah.
Like he's going up at an angle.
Yeah, it's nuts.
He's hard to handle.
But go deep state.
I don't know, man. I mean, we were talking earlier about George Soros videos and all these people that think that someone's pulling the strings from behind the scenes. You know, the more I see crazy shit like the Jeffrey Epstein thing, where I mean, again, I didn't watch much of the documentary because it was bumming me out.
Yeah,
seeing those 17-year-old girls talk about
heavy. Yeah.
And some of them were 11 and 12. Like, what?
Heavy.
12-year-old girls?
Wild.
And he was purposely targeting them. But he also had Bill Clinton fly to his island 20 times. You know, he had all these different people flew on his planes. He had all these celebrities. Hillary flew there. All these scientists, all these actors. Like, what is that? Who does that? Why? What's going on there? Like, was there some grand scheme to compromise those people, to get those people on his side? Whose side is his side? You know, who worked for him? Bro, he had a photo of Bill Clinton in his foyer of his house.
Yeah, it dressed up as
with a dress on, like a woman, pointing at him like this. Like, what better way to say, I fucking
got you,
own
bro.
you, bitch.
I got you.
I own you, bitch.
But my curiosity is this, and this is just from watching I watched the thing, and again, I don't know a lot of people listening right now know way more about this. Like, anytime I have questions, it's either you or Tim Dillon. I call up Timmy, and Timmy fucking goes in.
Tim will go in.
Oh, he's great. He is. Yeah. If you think what you see in the videos is any different than him, you got another thing coming. He
brought me a book the first time I met him. He came on the podcast, a book on conspiracy theories. He's like, we're trying to get you back in. We're trying to bring you back in there.
But that's genuinely him. That's not. This is him.
Oh, yeah.
Unapologetically, authentically him.
Yes.
Great stuff. Go check out Tim if you guys haven't. But he was breaking down some interesting things with, as far as this goes, right? I'm just watching this documentary, and it's blaming everything on Epstein, and I'm like, okay, this guy's the fucking criminal mastermind, really? Like, he's the criminal mastermind, but he's doing all the secretarial shit. I can't believe that, right? And then they introduce this other guy, this like Les Wexner guy, the guy that owns like Victoria's Secret and that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they like introduce him quick, and they kind of like make it seem, they go, oh, he was actually, I guess Epstein was like his only money manager or something like that. He managed Wexner's money, right? And then there's a clip of Wexner going, you know, I was tricked and I was manipulated. And like, they have these other guys going, oh my God, Epstein's the most manipulative person in the world. He charms you so much. It's really setting it up like he tricked the billionaire into giving him tons of money. At the end of the documentary, this girl, maybe you can get this picture up. The girl paints a picture and shows people, right? It's the last episode at the end. And she just painted a picture of her experience there, right? In the picture, it's her experience, all the things that were going on, all these like fucked up characters, etc. They're talking about the picture, and they use this section where they talk about Epstein, right? Epstein's off to the right. He's on a fucking UFO. He's not even centerfold in the picture. He's barely in the picture. Ghislaine, the girl, who's like his comment, she is front and center. And then below her, I believe, is Wexner. And I'm like, that's weird. Why would you include this guy at front and center of the picture, but this guy over here, Epstein, with this whole thing, he's the criminal mastermind, he's doing all this kind of stuff, is all by himself? That's weird. Isn't that weird?
I would have to see it in the context of her story. I'd have to see it in the context of her story. But yeah, it is weird. All of it's weird, though. Just the fact that there was a fuck island. Dude. How weird is that? I mean, that's...
But is that what they do?
But imagine if there was a movie.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
And in the movie, this guy would set up